everybody! Welcome to tonight's episode of Adventure Rolls: Winds of Calamity. We are so glad that you are here with us tonight as we kick off the new year and also the final arc for this campaign. A lot of exciting things happening tonight, but we are very much looking forward to getting back into things. Hope you all had a great break. I know we all did, and it was very relaxing, very nice, but looking forward to jumping back into things. So, with that, if you're just now joining us tonight, don't worry, music cutting out is normal because Spotify likes to fight me. So, with that, I am a literary DM. I am the dungeon master for this adventure and for these lovely people over here, as well as I make various videos talking about D&D and Pathfinder. Videos basically come out every week on Fridays at 10 a.m. Central. You can actually catch out my most recent video where I just figure out the absolute fastest we can move in D&D 5e, and the thing is, my comment section helped me figure out that what I figured out is actually not the fastest, and we figured out the fastest together. So that was actually a lot of fun to figure out you could nearly go 4,000 feet of movement in a single turn in 5e.
Crazy.
It's wild. So yeah, you can go and check out that video. It's a lot of fun there. This Friday I'll be releasing a video on Rangers. We're talking about how I love the class, but also how it has a very specific issue with it and potentially how we could do to fix it. So we'll go ahead and keep an eye out for that. It'll be coming out Friday, 10 a.m. Central, and subscribe to be alerted for that. So enough talking from me for right now. And we're going to hop on over to one of the Twilight twins, starting with Mike.
It's me! Hi guys, my name is Mike, also known as Bardic Dice, one of the Twilight Twin duo. I also stream some D&D here in the internets. They get uploaded to YouTube, so make sure to follow me at Bardic Dice. But we also go live sometimes on the other channel, though I'm on break in between campaigns on Twitch, so if you want to go follow there to get updated. But excitingly, we'll be coming back soon. So if you want to get caught up on our former campaign, Fates United, where you see Rachel, Dealey, Mark, and Dealey's husband play, you can go catch that up, because some of that will kind of bleed into this next campaign, which is actually probably going to be offline, but we'll be posting on YouTube and podcasts and things like that. So we will notify you most likely coming in March and April when that comes up. But excitingly, we're going to start up a second campaign similar to our former Wild Beyond the Witchlight, which our own literary DM was in, so you can find that on YouTube. But we'll be playing Call of the Netherdeep, finally, because I've been announcing that for like a year and a half now. But looking to bring that in sometime in February. So make sure to go catch that. We'll be live on Thursdays for that. But today I play Avum, one half of the Twilight Twin duo, the Master of Time, the Oracle. He is a level 15... 10 Oracle, which is a Pathfinder conversion, level 5 Mastermind Rogue. And yeah, he's trying to find his accent again so far, flip around between things today. I'm sorry, it's been a little bit.
Yeah, this is what happens when we take a few weeks off. The accent is just mysteriously going to be going in and out every so often.
We'll figure it out by the end of the session, yes?
That is definitely not his accent. So yeah,
sorry.
Oh yes, he is the knight. So just go and follow Mike on all the various socials and also Twitch and YouTube to keep up with those various games. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a great old time. Excited to see Netherdeep get off the ground and all that fun stuff. So with that, hopping on over to the other half of our Twilight Twin duo, as well as one of our official artists for the stream with Rachel.
Okay, I need to stop. I keep almost hanging up whenever I unmute. I don't know why it's next to the hang up button. Why this is a new problem for me, but that might keep happening. But hi, I'm Rachel, also known as Pip. I stream over on Twitch under Marquee Gaming. I'll stream art on Mondays at 3:30 CST, so I'm planning to stream next Monday, so come hang out with me. It'll be fun. Also, if you want to see my art on various social media, I'm on all the major ones. Follow me at Pip400art. In this game, I play Scissory. She is a Tweely, Paladin rogue, mostly Paladin. And yeah, I'm ready to get back into it. I have 3rd level spells now, so I'm pretty excited to continue to poke around at those a little bit. So
yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Yes, so go ahead and follow Rach on all those various socials, and you can also see her in another D&D game that'll be talked about here shortly with Mark.
Hello, everybody. I am Mark, the other half of Mark Game with Rach. And as mentioned, we do have a D&D game we play on Sundays on our Purple Place channel. It's called Mystical Mishaps. We just came back this last Sunday after our break, and it's the week of coming back to D&D, which is a good week. So, we're back into that. It's a crazy, chaotic, chat interactive game with a little bit of horror elements to it as well. So you can join us there Sundays at 7 p.m. CST and check that out. Otherwise, here I play Adek. He is a Sheikah artificer, and he is full-on artificer. That's all he needs in his life is being an artificer.
Absolutely, and certainly not a little bit of power or anything like that, but that remains to be seen. So with that, go ahead and check out Mark on Twitch and YouTube. Follow on Twitch and subscribe on, follow on Twitch and subscribe to YouTube for all that good D&D stuff. And finally, wrapping things up, we have the other half of our artists for the stream with Dealey.
Hi. Yep. Dealey. And gosh, it's all the phlegm of the season, just like messes with your throat. And then you feel like you sound like a frog for a second because your voice just is like, ugh. Anyways, 'tis the season. Hi, I'm Dealey, aka Rapsil. I'm on Twitter and Instagram and hang out in the tavern, and it's super fun. So come and hang out there. Here I do I'm Demi. That's right. I was like, where's my character sheet? I was trying to figure out my split. I am 12 levels of Creation Bard and 3 levels of Echo Knight. So it's super fun. And yeah, come and hang out because there's some really cool classes and abilities and stuff here. It's always a good time. I don't have anything to promote, so just come hang out.
Absolutely, come hang out, see all these crazy abilities on display, all that good stuff. As a reminder, if you ever need to dip away from this video at any point, it will pick up when we stop streaming exactly where you left off, as the VOD will be available right after. You could also then catch this episode in podcast form next week, Monday at 8 a.m. Central. You can even catch all the previous episodes up to this one right now. So you can go ahead and do that, as well as check out the merch at Avon and Scissory's Apothecary, all that fun stuff. So with that's really all of our announcements that we have for right now. So
I have one announcement.
Uh-huh.
Lit, you're great. Thank you for running the game. Just want to say I appreciate it.
Thanks, man. No, I'm more than happy to run it. This has been a blast. So,
Lit, I want to say I appreciate you more than Mike appreciates you.
No, it's not true. I said it first, so it's on video. It's
all right,
live.
so we're going to go ahead and just go into the intro because I can feel like this is going to go for a while. So let's go ahead and dive into tonight's episode of Winds of Calamity. And welcome back, everybody. So, when last we left our heroes, the group of adventurers known as Isizri's Angels has found rest at their keep near Zora's domain. During these events, they encountered an attack upon their fort by the forces of Vati in a desperate attempt to be able to fell his foes, as well as potentially squander or crush any attempts at resistance. The attack failed, and the following day, the party met with the various leaders of Hyrule that remained, and formed a battle plan, where Midna and her forces would form a bit of a bottleneck at the top of the mountain range before Rito Village, to stage as though they were going to mount an attack on Rito Village. All the other forces would start to form a siege around Castletown. Meanwhile, Isizri's Angels would go around and complete their tasks in order to help weaken the forces of Vati before attempting one desperate assault onto the castle and to save Queen Zelda and finish off Vati once and for all. So we pick up as you all have returned back to the keep after having this mission. With that, what do you all do? Or I should say, with having received this information and forming a bit of a plan, what do you all do?
Wait, did you say it's the next morning you said we were picking up?
Yeah, basically
or...
it's the next morning.
Okay. Because I was actually, before we even start, I realized there's a couple other things I wanted to buy when we were shopping last episode. Can I just get rid of the gold and throw them in the inventory? Okay, cool.
Epic episode. Let's do it.
No! I'm skipping it.
I have a whole inventory I'd like to bargain for.
Let's spend the next 3 hours
Please.
negotiating.
Amazing.
I can't do it. Okay.
I'm just going to mention what items
Do
you
you have
wanted, and...
Oh yes, it's holy water, but it's like a lot of holy water.
Okay.
Let me grab the spell again just to make sure.
Oh, I think I may know what spell you're...
Yeah. Holy water or powdered silver and iron worth at least 100 GP.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely be able to find that within the city limits of Zora's domain.
Cool. Maybe I'll get 2.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, thanks. But anyway. That's all I wanted to say.
Perfect. So, what are you guys doing?
I don't know.
Adek will be down in his shop.
Perfect.
Getting prepared to leave.
Yeah, I mean, I will round up everybody and be like, hey guys, it's time for a meeting. I want to talk. We need to plan what we're doing.
Can we meet down here?
Just going around the castle.
I thought we were going to sleep in tonight, but alright. Alright. End of the world, I guess.
Morning, right?
It's the next morning.
Right,
morning.
yes. Slept in from the night. Yes, my bad. I was just so tired, I can't even speak right. Just my
It was a
accent's
long
alright.
meeting.
Alright, well, we're here. Sister, what do you want?
Oh, what are we doing? Because we kind of told them we tell what we were doing, and then we just went to bed.
Right, I guess we all wanted to think about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
thoughts?
I did want to ask you guys about something. I'm wondering if it might be time for me to go and deal with, all the stuff going on with me.
Oh.
And I mean, that takes us the direction of Rito Village, so it kind of works if we head that way. I mean, we can see kind of as need arises as we get close, like if we want to go to one before the other, but I'm kind of wanting to get this dealt with, I think it's an important step in...
Ready?
I think
it's an important step in being ready for what's coming.
Yeah.
I agree.
So if you're all okay with that, I think that's something I want to do.
Do you remember what they said about how that was going to work? That was a really long time ago when we talked about that.
It's a spring of power that's there.
Uh-huh.
And that is, let's see, that is how it can destroy rituals, like ancient rituals, evil rituals, from what I remember. Like those pools have powers to get rid of evil and evil artifacts and stuff like that.
Are there people that are in there still?
I think they're secretive. I mean, I don't know if maybe there's a guardian like what no one was of a location, but I don't think they just like let people hang out there and it's kind of
not like a
supposed to be a
tourist
secret.
spot.
It's a secretive thing.
Mm.
So maybe there's something there. I mean, you never know. Probably should be ready for anything. But
I mean, aren't the 3 pools related to the 3 goddesses, right? So potentially the oracles might know a little bit. Reach out,
it's possible.
see if they have some insights on what to prepare for when we're going there.
That'd be smart.
But yeah, I mean, if this pool can do what we kind of think it might be able to do, just get ready for anything.
Yes, get ready for anything. You hear Adek.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
What?
Did you guys didn't hear that?
Here.
So, did you say a
great.
joke that I
Now hearing
missed?
voices.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the same
He's
stuff.
just
going on.
messing with you. Just tell him no.
Oh,
Go away.
he's showing up now. He's definitely getting afraid.
Hmm.
So, yeah, just expect something.
Yeah, I don't think I really have anything else.
What'll happen if something does? What should we expect if something does happen? What should we do to you,
Who's this?
Sprite?
Oh, okay.
Ding ding ding.
A few tricks up my sleeve. I think Scissory does as well.
Do whatever is necessary, though.
Who even told us about this?
Impa. Trying to remember if anybody else mentioned it. I know Impa did.
Did is it Lana who's the counselor to Zelda? Yeah.
Oh,
Did
wizard?
she give us any information on that as well?
She gave you a little information as that's how the evil book could also be destroyed.
That's what it was.
Oh. Okay. Because do you think it would be smart to talk to Impa first and like get as much advice as we can, or did you feel like we got everything and we should just go straight there?
I mean, one of you two can maybe send a message to her and ask her if there's anything important, like if it's worth going there, or if we have all the information we need. If she knows of anything, she can quickly tell us to prepare us to save us a trip. I don't know, but you can find out and stop there if we have to. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Like to reach out to me?
Yeah. And also, out of game, we're talking about visiting the power spring?
yes.
Okay, that if it's worth that. trip.
No,
No,
if it's
we're-
worth going to Impa to talk to her to see if she has more information to give us about it.
Oh, or if she can just give us like a Cliff Notes.
Do you know anything
Version
about the
of-
ritual to cleanse yourself, and would it be
Yeah.
worth it to research there, or should we, just go in?
Oh,
Based
yeah.
on-
Okay.
You can do your oracle stuff too there, Avum, if you want.
Yeah, I'll reach out as well just to see.
So should I just be saying? Okay.
I mean, she knows about
Sorry,
the ritual. She knows about me, so you can be upfront with her.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, sending always messes me up because you have to do it just so,
Mhm.
and I'm like, I suck at trying to make him on the spot.
Very good.
If it makes you feel any better, once you have it for 4 years straight, you do it better.
Like, I think it's just because it's returning to break, and I
Yeah.
usually with breaks, I rewatch the episodes, but I wasn't able to do that today.
Yeah.
And so, like, I don't remember anything about what we were doing except Adek tinkers, Scissory chills, we all hang out. That's literally the last 3 notes I have. Like, just, there's no context there. So, sorry. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna send Impa and just ask if there's anything we
Just-
need to know extra about this trip.
Just something maybe like Adek's going to the Spring of Power. Is there anything helpful we wouldn't already know that you can tell us? And is it worth a visit to Kakariko?
Before.
Ditto. That's what I said. I don't want to repeat it.
That's fair. Just as a reminder also to the player, schematics were also shown, mentioned to be in potentially in Kakariko Village to other shrines as well that you could potentially use to teleport. So, and also the Rito Village shrine was also cut off for obvious reasons. So, just as a reminder there. But with that, so you send asking about, inquiring about any additional information. Takes a little bit of a moment, but eventually she does respond. Ah. The exact wording is said to be written within the temple itself. Prayer must be done.
Repeat it back.
All right, so whatever we need
Okay.
should be there.
Okay.
Start popping out some red rubies to make 25 gold worth. I'll just kind of sit in front of Adek. Is it Din that's the one to be associated to power?
Din is the one associated with power, correct.
Okay.
Good job.
I'm actually going to go ahead and reach out to Jin's Oracle. Kind of just sitting there, and will focus on Adek and the Sliver Triforce that he has, kind of connecting to the Oracle ness there, and kind of slowing down that moment of time when it kind of connects. Is Adek's next step ready for the ritual of cleansing the power pool? Or would it be better to find more preparation before going? Basically, is he ready? Is essentially the gist. Is he ready to face it? Is the gist of kind of what he's asking.
Time seems to almost stand still. the various candle lights that help illuminate the inward structure seem to almost freeze in place as a little bit of a spark stops mid-flight. And then eventually before you appears in the skin-tight leotard of Din with long red flaming hair, and she looks at you with a smile and just mentions, as far as this one, and she points over to Adek, is ready, that is for him to decide and for his mind to make up. Indeed, seems that he has, so perhaps his spirit is to match.
As clear as always. Thank you for your answer.
I live but to answer.
Kind of coming to.
Okay,
His
so what's
eyes
the
kinda-
specific directions that step-by-step answer?
If you're ready, Adek, then you're ready. Do you feel centered? As much as you can be, at least.
This needs to be dealt with. And
Then I
it's the
think
next step in our
I think you're
journey.
ready. I don't think we need to go anywhere else. I believe between the two are confirmations that the answers lie there, both on the walls and the textures, and within the spirit of Adek here as well.
Do we still need to go to Kakariko to get...
Well, I mean, to get
Am I
there,
to,
sure,
like,
but I mean,
go
like, yeah,
there?
right. No,
Okay.
I just meant like,
Oh,
other
yes,
people.
okay. Very inspiring then. Yes, Ava, you're totally right. He's
Yeah,
so ready.
once you start talking to an oracle in the riddles, you just kind of continue on
look
with
you
it.
go. Really
Yeah.
embodying that.
Very cryptic.
Oracle-ish.
Okay. So, do we want to talk, like, strategy right now? Or do we want to wait till we see more of it? It's like, I
The only
don't
thing
want
about that.
you to be taken out guard.
Sorry. I was going to say, the only thing about talking about strategy is that, well, I don't know if he can shut off his friend from hearing it.
Oh my gosh. You're right. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, Adek, how much do you just want to, like, be ignorant to it and we'll, like, have some plans?
Just plan around you.
Yeah. Ooh.
I mean, I don't know what we're gonna face. I mean, we've walked into many situations that we don't know what we're about to face, though. And we've overcome it. And we've adapted to situations. And I think this will have to be the same.
I do feel like the element of surprise might be the best element we have. We can get him on his back foot. Our trust and experience with working with each other might be the best thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. This isn't any big secret because we've always done this, but we've always been able to have good luck when we're able to help you, like use our magic to help you. So,
I'm confident one way or another this will be dealt with.
Overconfidence will be your downfall.
And I think he's scared.
Talking again. Good.
That
He
must
usually
be
gets
really
like that
annoying.
when he gets nervous.
really?
Usually when we do something pretty major.
Oh.
So it's not
Can we
like
just
a
like blindfold you?
Go ahead, Demi.
Oh,
Like when we take
blindfold
him out.
you, dull all your senses, and then just like transport you somewhere vague, and then just when we're ready, just you have no idea what's going on. We could go to Holodrum, we could go to Kakariko Village, we could go right just back home, just teleport in a circle. You know, you don't know. It's a roulette wheel. And then surprise, and then he doesn't know.
I don't think that's how it works. I think this is a very powerful entity outside of myself that still has knowledge outside of my knowledge. So I don't think just blindfolding me would do anything to prevent him from anything else. So
we could put you to sleep.
If the answers are on the walls and you don't want any aid, at the Ritual of Power, we can, make you as weak as we can, going into it and as blind as we can, and then you just have
we can make you stay up for 24 hours and not let you sleep and use up all your magic and take you out of your armor like a turtle and
we'll weaken him and then.
Well, that's the thing that in the past we've strengthened Adek, and that's what's helped.
If something happens to me, I believe you three can take care of it, as you already have.
You almost wiped us out. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think a chair hit you, and that was about it.
Yeah, my chair kept knocking into you, and that's pretty much it.
Like, I miss you every time.
Evil you.
Improve your armor again. Yeah, Adek.
I mean, just saying, it might not be a bad idea to weaken your armor. A little
hammer. I'm just kidding.
We can't. We can't. If we practice fight right now, I think you can't hit us, or we can't hit you. You can hit us.
Can't you cast it on and off real quick? What if you give me the button, and then if you turn, I'll be like, oh, boop, and you just cast off. And I'll be like, there you go, turtle.
Yeah.
Get him. And if you turn back, we'll be like, nope, boop, cast on.
And if we need to, Scissory can bop you on the head with the sword. Not like a slash, just like a...
Well, that's sword in him, but yeah.
She wouldn't cut him.
Why don't we stay united? And if anything changes with that, I trust you three can deal with it.
Alright.
Demi does not look confident.
I'm confident in the deck. We strengthen him. He's going to fight this. We'll be there with him.
Yeah,
This is going to be me with you guys at my side, having to face something that may be more dangerous than anything we've faced to this point. I don't want to go into it weak. Because I don't know if me being physically weakened or mentally weakened will do anything to stop him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
But if something does happen to me, I know you three can deal with it. I do have a favor to ask. And he'll walk over to an armor stand that's covered with a sheet. I have something for you to deliver when this quest is coming to a close. And he'll remove the sheet, and on the armor is a suit of a little suit of armor, Zora chain mail armor that is very shiny. Along the torso there is a pattern of silent princess flowers wrapping around it that are outlined in the blue sapphires that he got. And across the chest is the Hylian crest that is in gold, and the edging of it has diamond dust around the outside of it. So it's very fine armor. And he says, this goes to Zelda when she's rescued.
That's what you do. Okay. Wow, this is amazing.
It's really pretty.
Is this what you were working on? You were being very secretive.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure she'll love it.
And you'll be the one to deliver it.
That is the hope. But if something doesn't happen, I'm trusting you to deliver it.
All right.
And I'm going to send you something lit too, just an extra detail that you should be aware of in case it ever comes up.
Cool. I think I have a feeling of what it is, but good to know. So
The dog protects it in case Ava tries to steal it and sell it for money if the duck dies. This would be very valuable, though. Zelda doesn't need to know about it.
Mm-hmm.
So no, but for real, is there like a failsafe on your Sheikah thing, like a secret code that like we have to power you down, we can just power you down momentarily? You didn't build that in there, did you?
No.
Because here's the thing: if you're saying like you're making like, oh, if I don't make it, if you don't make it, then that's going to like, and you're at full strength. I'm nervous about that.
You're really
That's
strong.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like
So-
only if it
And
turns
things
into the
don't
wrong
like to
hands.
try to hit you. They like to try to hit us. They try to hit you, and then they're like, well, I'm not. This guy's like a mountain. Gonna go hit these guys.
I mean, we could be like the Gleeok, just hit like whole area. of him.
I've gotten hit by plenty of things, so you guys can do it too. Feels like almost any time something tries to hit me, it does still, even with all my armor. So I believe in you.
I literally don't think we're the ones that hit you, but
Yeah, how are you? Do you see how I missed?
But we're the same
first
side.
strike
We don't
every
fight each
time?
other.
Oh, that's not your style of fighting, Sister.
Oh, don't tell anyone, but yeah, it's definitely
I thought you
not.
were
I just
powering
miss
up.
every time, and I just kind of play it off like, oh, I did that on purpose. It's a
wait,
feint.
what?
I thought that was
Yeah.
called fainting.
No,
That's not
I
on
totally miss
purpose?
every time. Yeah, okay, it's not on purpose.
You lost so many stars. I did not
Oh.
realize that. It's like literally my thing is to understand tactics in battle.
Well, that's funny. Oh, well, I tricked even you.
Yeah, I'm about to
Wow.
lose stars.
Yeah, you should actually. But anyway, that being
I've plenty
said,
of them.
So listen, if you're saying if I don't make it, how confident are you then that you'll do this?
Like I said, one way or another, this will be dealt with, I'm sure, by the end of this.
He's just making sure.
Mm.
All of us would.
A noble sentiment, to be sure.
Scissory,
Yep.
which holy water did you get?
I got 2 fancy ones.
Well, actually, Demi, if we just go in, you could like create like a big bottle of holy water for me if you needed to be, right?
Is holy water magical?
Yeah,
No.
I use it for spells.
Well, just because it's
But
just
it's not like magic. It's not a magic item. I can't create magic items.
Oh, well then.
Holy water is technically not a magic item.
So yes.
Technically not. So at least in how I'm familiar with it, it's never really been treated as a magic item. But there usually is a ritual to make something holy water. So
My ritual is the creation.
So.
I'm just kidding. No, I just wanted
I
to
mean-
know. I mean, it's okay if you rule it like that because it kind of does make sense,
Yeah.
too, for the other side of that, because
oh
you
yeah.
have
If
to
our,
make...
our paladin can also make it as a ritual.
Yeah.
with
I was gonna
25
say, can't
silver
Scissory make it?
something.
Can
That's
I
what I'm
make...
saying. Well, you can make the powdered silver for her to make the holy water is fine as well.
Oh, yeah.
That way I'm not stealing yours, because I'll need a little bit for what I have up in my sleeve.
Yeah, I can make... how much powdered silver does it take?
50.
25.
25.
Is it 25?
For her to make it, yes, with her ritual as a paladin.
Yes, just tell me I can make it.
Sorry
Well-
if Renan had that wrong.
Yeah, holy
Yeah,
water.
I can make a lot of silver.
Yeah, I was gonna say holy water is technically not a magic item. I double checked as well.
Mm.
So
Okay.
I'm sure we have enough. Cool.
So, you three are very capable. You have that sword. Abram, you have the mastery of time. Demi, you have all these abilities and ways you can inspire both of them to help take me down. If it comes to that, I know you three can do it.
And we know that you can do this.
Yeah, you've done it every time before.
Well, almost, but yeah.
No, I mean, even after, though, you did. Like, you pushed through it. We didn't have to subdue you. You were the one that pushed through it. So every time, you've done it. So I don't want you to be talking too much like you're gonna go, because I really genuinely think you can do it.
Don't worry, that's not my plan. Like, it's not, like, plan A for me. It's just...
Kind of freaking me out. You're, like, giving your last will and testament sort of thing. I don't like it, Adek.
You gotta be prepared, but I mean, I don't want this just like sitting here and you guys like, what's this for? Why is this here? I mean, come on. I gotta just tell you that. But yeah, plan A is we're gonna kick his butt, so.
Yeah, okay, that's what I want to hear. I mean, this is getting dismal. Say it one more time, like, really loud.
Yeah, plan A is kicking his butt. He's gonna pay for his taunting and all that. Yeah,
perfect.
Totally.
Oh my gosh. I feel so much better now. Okay, you guys, do you want to go right now?
Yeah.
Who wants to take the armor?
Oh, who has back of holding besides you? Oh, it's only you.
I think
Can I hold on to
he's
your
the
back of
only...
holding?
I got a lot of stuff in there. Maybe I'll just go buy a bag of holding for one of you in town. Sound good?
Can we just leave it here and then come back and get it?
I mean, if we're coming back here.
Why wouldn't we? It's our keep.
My boyfriend's here.
Wait,
Yeah, I'm saying, like-
where are we at our keep?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Where are we?
Abram suddenly's like, where are we?
Yeah, I mean, it's where we keep stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'll just buy you guys a bag of holding if you want to. It's probably not too bad.
I feel like we probably should have done it quite a while ago. To be
Yeah,
fair.
honestly, I'm surprised we haven't. Yeah.
We've had the quiver of
Never
holding.
really thought about it.
I thought one of you did have one, but
We had the quiver.
Quiver of holding.
And then Aaron left, so.
okay. Well, I'll run into town. You guys pack up.
I just like chuck 150 gold at you.
I don't need it.
I already threw it at you, so I don't know what you did.
Yeah, I don't
Fires
have
to the
Just
ground.
slowly picking it up off the ground.
One,
Oh, you really just gonna leave
two.
money on the ground, Adek?
Avon's got it.
You could keep it. I don't care.
Are we
I'm
moving
rich.
it from inventories? Are you actually removing it for yours?
Yeah, I take it. I don't
All
care.
right.
I'm rich.
He's definitely gonna hold on to that.
So in town, is there any bags of holding?
Yes, there would be. You're able to find a magical shop pretty easily, specifically for an item such as this. It would run you about 2,500 rupees.
Sure thing.
2,500?
2,500.
150.
Hmm?
Go buy whatever you want.
I was
Not
sure it'd be
even
like
close.
500 gold or something. I did not think it'd be that expensive.
Yeah,
You could tell I don't buy magical items.
I've been, this whole campaign I've been using more the 3.5 charts for magic items. I think they sound a bit more reasonable.
So he will come back and take the armor, fold it up real nicely, and put it in the bag of holding.
Perfect.
There you go.
I'll take it.
There you go.
Thanks.
Pay 150 rupees for it.
What?
Pay 150 rupees for it.
No, it's okay. That was donation to charity.
Get some charity now.
I actually didn't
Alright.
react like I wanted you to. I thought you were gonna get offended. That wasn't fun. Walk away.
I am totally a charity case when it comes to food. Please, sir, some more.
Are we going
Absolutely.
to Kakariko?
Okay, yeah, let's go. Sorry.
Okay, everyone say your goodbyes.
All right.
We need to tell someone what we're doing, too.
Bye,
So-
Flat.
Oh, so farewell, my friends. I look forward to seeing you all return, and I certainly hope that goes for all of you.
Thanks. We need to. Can someone send a message to, or we can go drop by a Sidon, or we can leave. We can write a note to him. We were supposed to tell the Council of Fancy Leaders what we were doing so that they know. So
I'll get up and go
I mean,
right
isn't
outside the door and see the guard that we hired. Hi, George, is that right?
No, my name is Jota.
George, it's his accent. Sorry, it was very close. You guys are doing great. Could you guys send a message when you are changing shifts for us?
Absolutely.
Perfect. We are heading. Are we telling just out? Or we just?
well, I didn't want to just pass along the message to everyone.
Right. Okay.
So-
as discussed, what plans? Let us know if this does not make sense. If this could go straight to King Sidon for us.
He grabs it, kind of looks at you a little curiously, but then also nods and. Very well, shall be done.
I am. And divine sense.
You said you insight him?
Yeah, and divine sense him.
Okay, so go ahead
As-
and insight check.
My passive is 21.
Right, go ahead and make an insight check.
Oh, nice.
Because since if you're Scissor's actively reading him, never mind.
Yeah, 12, and then I did the
Yep.
divine sense.
So as you pick it up, you gather that he is indeed humanoid. There's nothing fiendish, undead, or fey-like within his nature. So as far as you are concerned, Avon, with your passive, he seems to be just a normal guard doing the duty, just looking at you more curiously for suddenly almost switching gears from a verbal to a written message. So looking at you more curiously for that.
And the message is very vague of like, we're heading out to check out the shrine as discussed, plans to be near meetup as we originally said. Let us know if you have any, need further details.
Yeah, and you gather that he didn't even look at the message, he just put it in. Because you
We're
gather
just
that
concerned if it gets caught, or intercepted. But yeah.
you gather that he's a guard, so especially a letter for the king, he knows that's not for his eyes.
Save some magic.
You always put a seal on it, and then if the seal's broken, they know it's been opened.
Yeah, why didn't you do that?
So it didn't have wax and a heat metal thing. I mean, I have a seal for myself, but packed
There's
away.
probably
and then-
candles around. Or...
Yeah, there's
it would have been time.
a lot of
I
ways
thought
you
we were
could have
leaving.
done
I don't know. You guys were saying you want to leave, so I'm all packed up, ready to go.
You missed this. He's his little backpack on.
Are you guys
Okay.
not
I'm
packed?
gonna go say bye to my parents. So.
Yeah, go say bye.
Yeah.
I will
He's
run
just
off
sitting
and
on the
say bye to Imus. He's just waiting.
Adek, as you head on down, you do see that Golo and Marul are down in the basement in the workshop. Seems that Golo is finishing up some last minute touches, and that Marul is assembling her armor and swords into specific patterns to be able to just go ahead and get on her guard duty for the day. She sees you coming in. So do you want awake?
Yep. I think we're gonna be heading out here.
She looks over to Golo. Golo stops for a second, raises a little bit of a visor. Says, well, if you are to be leaving, then, well, wish for you the best. Please do come back.
Yeah, about that, I mean, we're hoping to deal with, everything that's with me on this trip, so.
Marul and Golo do give each other a knowing look, and Golo takes off his visor as they both walk up to you, ever so cautiously and rather gingerly. Marul does come up to you and gives you a warm embrace. Whatever happens, just remember that we are so proud of the man that you have become.
I plan to make both of you proud.
My son, you already have made us proud.
More proud then.
You will make it out. You have the cunning of the Sheikah and the might of the Gerudo flowing within you. And you have your friends.
Mm-hmm. We'll get it done.
They do, and they do give a hug. Very tight hug, as you're even through your armor, you feel like you're almost able to feel it, as it seems almost like even the pieces and the joints are being slammed together forcefully. It doesn't take a lot of insight to gather that they have the utmost confidence in you, but are also preparing.
No, you're the best two parents ever, and I'll lift both of them up with my super strength.
They feel their kind. It's very like their backs are slightly cracked ever so slightly, and they. With that, there's a little bit of laughter coming from the basement upward out to the castle. And you are the best son the mother could ever ask for. Now, go and reclaim your life.
Sorry, go away. Bye, Ma. Bye, Pops. Just take off.
They watch you run off, and they don't break eye contact as they watch you run up the stairs into the light of what is to come. And we'll hop on over to Scissory, as you are currently walking up these steps into the tower. You hear slight shifting. Sounds like Ibis is dropping his sword on the ground and taking off his breastplate. So it seems like he just got done.
Okay. Yeah, I just burst in the room.
Hey! Oh, you gotta be used to that by now.
I know, you should be. In 2 weeks.
He walks over to you and gives you a hug.
Yeah, I hug him. How's your shift?
Thankfully, not as eventful as the other night.
Feeling better? Not sore?
I'm still sore. I'm gonna be walking off some of those hits by that Darknut for probably a few nights, but doing better.
Good. We're gonna go today, I think.
Oh.
So, I know. But hopefully we'll be back. We're gonna try and deal with some stuff across the continent, I think. So.
Very well. Do come back.
Definitely. It's not me I'm worried about anyway. So I'll come back.
I'm assuming Adek then is what you're worried about the most?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm not like a planner, you know?
Really?
But I don't like that we don't have a plan for this.
He makes that comment and then finishes the statement, and then he finishes the statement, and he's like, and he kind of like, yeah. You all have managed to do amazing things. I think you will be able to come out on top on this. But it is certainly something that having a plan of some sort would be beneficial in a regard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm not planning, but I will rack my brain on the way over, see if I can think of something. We can think of something.
Well, I imagine you all will be able to, most certainly. Forming some sort of plan. He is strong of heart, and you all have remarkable capabilities.
Thanks. You are going to do great here.
Thank you. Well, I'll stay here for a little bit longer, but when it's time to move out, I guess maybe then, unless you all come back here, I guess maybe the next time we'll see each other will be when we take back this land, I guess.
That sounds intense.
I hope it's not the case.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep in touch. I mean, unfortunately, I don't have that little mind spell. So all your messages have to go through Avon or Demi. Do you have a preference? Avon or Demi?
Well... Let's make it Ava. Let's make him uncomfortable.
What? You pick Avon? No
Because
way.
I want to make him uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah, really? Okay, that's perfect, actually. Please do.
Absolutely.
He sent you enough awkward messages the last time. Oh man, he was driving me insane. So yes, please, make it as uncomfortable as possible. That sounds great.
We'll keep it appropriate, of course, but still appropriately uncomfortable.
Perfect. Just toe that line.
Yes.
It's gonna be beautiful.
It'll be great.
I'm looking forward to it.
That's my sister.
Well,
Okay. But yeah. Do we can't have fun? I'll miss you though.
I'll try to have as much fun as possible, and, well, however that looks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do something new like every week or something. Every other day? Every day?
I'll try every other day. Work up to your speed.
There you go. That's perfect. Okay. Be safe.
You as well. He gives you one last hug before going to bed.
I just gotta fly out the room.
Perfect. So, as you all then reconvene, is there anything you all care to do before heading off to Kakariko Village first?
Say goodbye to our grandma. Say goodbye to Nebula.
Oh yeah, Nebula. Keep forgetting.
Every
Poor
20
man.
minutes, you just hear Avon being like, "Everyone knows we're saying goodbye."
Scissor, I got a gift for Nebula. I need you to maybe communicate for me in case Nebula doesn't understand me.
What? What's the present? Is it another sweater? You didn't like that very much.
That's
I think
Nebula,
my
it's
gift is more
Nebula.
armor, so that's kind of my gift theme.
Ooh. That is a theme.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go cast Speak with Animals.
Yeah, I will bring over the armor that I've made for Nebula with the cooling effects of the sapphires within that. And so I got this for you, Nebula. It's going to help keep you nice and cool and protected. And it should be able to help it so you can keep your wings out and fly and be like very form-fitting and flexible for you for all your movements. And it has a little bit of room to grow, and I can always change it to when you grow bigger, and I can make it more open for you. So
I tried and say most of that back so Nebula gets it.
Yeah, it kind of just does kind of pick it up with his mouth as he seems to kind of chew it for a little bit. It tastes weird.
Oh, it's not food. It's you wear it.
Oh, you wear it. Okay.
Yeah. It's like Adek was all the stuff you said. We probably have to go back and forth a couple times to say
it'll be
what
cool.
it is.
Yeah.
It's
cool.
Yeah, cool for you. Like, you like the cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this will make you cold if you wear it.
Oh. He then kind of bends his head down ever so slightly as he kind of tries to worm his way through to get to put on the little piece of armor. He kind of puts it on. It is kind of a little baggy around it, as it's not exactly the most form-fitting, as Adek said it was be room to grow. But it is still fairly close. And with that, it is cool. Feels nice.
He likes it.
Perfect.
Okay,
there you go.
Okay.
Pet Nebula.
He made that for you.
Oh, thank you.
He says thank you.
Be safe, little buddy.
You too.
I give him a little head pat and little scratches, and then
I just cracked my neck right now. That felt actually really good.
You're welcome. So do you have any other secret armor that you need to give to anybody before we go?
I think I've given all the armor out that I need to.
Okay, sounds good.
I feel bad. The only person I didn't make armor for is Avum.
I can see if he's offended.
Or what he would want maybe to upgrade his armor.
True. Do you want me to sneakily ask him, or do you want to just straight up figure it out yourself?
I can talk to him.
Okay, I did. Okay. Well, sometimes you're so secretive, you like to randomly give people things. So if you want me to be your undercover person, I totally can be. But
if you want to try it, maybe you can find. Maybe he won't be as honest with me as he would be with you. You could try it too. We could compare notes.
So it's what kind of armor would you want?
Yeah, either upgrading his armor or modifying his armor or something.
Okay, sounds good.
See if I can do something.
All right. I'll wait till tonight.
Perfect.
You can hear Aaron just pacing downstairs, complaining about how just never again will I be the first one ready to get everyone together because no one listens and everyone's just not on time.
I come down and I have all my stuff. I'm are you ready yet?
Hour and 2 minutes. Counting. It's like a dad going on vacation.
All right. So as you all are good to go in the bottom of the keep, Demi, you should have the mark for the teleportation circle.
Are we not just gonna go to the Zora one?
That's up to you guys.
Well, we're you mean the Kakariko village?
I mean, is it cheaper for us
into it? Oh,
do we save money if we?
You would have to pay. You would have to pay.
It was 50 before, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Let me hold on. Let me look at.
Just keep in mind, you can do your. We did say you can do your ritual thing to create the.
It's 50. Yeah, it's the goal. That's true. I mean, I can. The spell consumes the chalk that's worth 50 gold, but it also takes out one of my 5th level spells.
And it was 50 to go from one to the other before, so.
Yep.
You can do one without expending a spell slot if we just go to the teleportation shrine, right?
I mean, if you'd rather do that, that's fine.
Yes.
I don't really care.
Yep, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll save you a spell slot. Let's go.
Okay, just in case.
A witch's favor we could ask for, so that sounds like a risk.
I don't know if this is the one we want to use that for.
Yeah, I'm sure. We'll just spin that out there as an option. Could be fun. So it could make us late. Later.
Let's do the teleportation circle thingy that's here, the shrine.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So as you make your way to the very bottom of Zora's domain, in the sprawling city, as it's starting to come to life about mid-morning or so, you're able to go ahead and pay up the 50 rupees to the Zora that's guarding it as they enter in the various coordinates to head on over to Kakariko Village. You all feel yourselves being torn apart ever so slightly as blue and cyan strands go being beamed up into the sky, and in a blink you are shunted across Hyrule and over into the Lineru Range, and then downward into Kakariko Village. As you are currently up on top of one of the hilltops, you look down at the very calm city below. And with that, what do you all do?
Beautiful here.
Awesome.
Head on down to Impa.
Perfect. So the Sheikah are very welcome to you, as you do see there are, again, still even now, various members of refugees with the various displacement across Hyrule. Impa's house is still elevated above, right behind a waterfall, and there are two guards that look upon you and say, champions, welcome. What business do you have with Lady Impa?
So many questions.
We just have a few questions for her before we embark on our next mission.
Excellent. Well, don't think she's expecting many visitors today, but imagine she'll be able to make time for you all. So they motion aside. Go ahead on up. She should be down in the foyer.
Thank you.
And as you go and walk on up, and then eventually open up again, you see the very small structure, and the living quarters are, again, tiny but simple, with basically a table where you can sit cross-legged at and still be able to see everything on it. It seems to be a map noting where everything are, various troop movements, very similar to what you saw with the various leaders of Hyrule the day prior. Lady Impa, in her short stature, long, wide-brimmed hat, and various chains on either side, looks over to you and says, it is good to see you all. I take it that my message was not necessarily suffice, was it?
Well, I think we also still remember there's schematics here that could aid us.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, with the schematics, I'm assuming you are referring to the various Sheikah shrines laid across the major cities of Hyrule.
Yep. Yeah, especially certain places, we might not have been able to access before. We're trying to get around fairly fast to get everything done. So
perhaps there's some hidden ones that most people don't even know about that we could have access to.
Yeah.
She grabs her walking stick, which is definitely bigger than her, as she kind of hops down and walks over. Well, first things first, it should be noted as to which ones you inquire about the most.
Think anything in Lineru would be good. And Hebra would be good.
Hebra.
I think those are the two focal points right now.
She scratches her chin, ponders for a moment. But with Lineru, obviously you all should have schematic that leads here. Could definitely provide a Sheikah shrine that leads to that in Lurline, as well as even Soraya Town. As far as Hebra is concerned, can certainly provide you one to Rito Village, though that one is cut off at the moment. As far as anything else within Hebra, may I inquire as to why you seek that one out in anything else out in Hebra in particular?
Perhaps you already are aware, based off of the message from earlier, some intentions.
Indeed. But assumptions never got people anywhere.
Well, you're probably right, because you always are.
She's a lot of knowledge, but I mean,
So forthright with everyone, and out that place, like, I don't wanna say.
I'm nervous, okay?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Adek. Why is it that you want to specifically go to the Hebra region?
I want to prepare myself to be fully ready for the upcoming conflict we are having.
And how are you planning to do that?
And by ridding the evil within.
Excellent. So, with you then, with the shrine of power, she walks over to a massive book as she then flips it over, and dust seems to go from it as she just seems to do take a little bit of a breath to be able to go ahead and dust some off. We indeed do have a lesser-known shrine that leads to these various power, wisdom, and courage. These are more than just pools or shrines, you should understand. They are temples dedicated to the embodiment of that various aspect. What you will find deep within the shrine or temple of powers is one that will test your strength, both strength of mind, will, and also might. Be prepared.
Do you know if this is a test of me, like as I stand before you now, or me within this armor?
She looks... That will depend. Most likely you will be permitted the items that are before you, that you wield. But either way, the power of one's soul is tested in different ways. It has been said that the temple may even shift in appearance to the one that it is primarily testing.
Sure. Have you ever seen it test anyone, or like heard of anybody? Heard of anybody getting tested in it?
Not in some time. These are simply but rumors and legends passed down by Sheikah of old. But one thing I can attest is that these are Sheikah temples, so there will be tricks within them.
Do you think we can help him, or do you think it's one of those things we have to just kind of like watch, like...
You are permitted to help.
Okay. Because that kind of happened with, like, when I got this, I like point to the Master Sword. It's like they were able to help me.
You will be able to assist him within this temple. But as far as the conflict, well, cleansing, More than likely, he will be praying, and then whatever happens there is, well, whatever happens. There's going to be remaining a mystery as to what will occur when the ritual is complete.
Okay.
Like a complete mystery, or
It is genuinely
like, yep,
unknown.
little hints.
okay.
Okay. Did someone say that this could be a permanent thing?
As far as the fusing of the spirit of demise along with that of Adek's spirit, that is not possible. They are two souls and counter in every single facet. Either one will dominate the other. But as far as Adek being able to wield the Triforce of Power remains to be seen. The Triforce in and of itself right now is non-existent. So it remains to be the
True.
question. However, if he was to rid himself of this spirit and the Triforce restored, it is very possible he could harness the Triforce of Power fully himself.
Okay.
Rather than two souls vying for its power, it would just be one.
Okay. But I'm not Adek. I know I lectured you. I'm not saying that I think this is going to happen, but let's say Adek does not win this soul battle. Does that mean he's dead? Or, like, what does that mean?
It is hard to say. But one thing I can say is that more than likely he will be transformed into that of demise. If it is not dealt with soon enough. His soul will be in the mid-transition, in which case you can then take care of him and potentially expel the evil within him. But when the transition is completed, demise will reign, and Adek will be no more.
So you're saying there might even be a chance it will start happening no matter what?
If he is unable to suppress it, if you will, or potentially even cleanse it from the ritual that he needs to do.
Okay.
So effectively, if he fails enough wisdom saves, the soul chart starts to transition.
But she is saying that, like, even if that were to happen, we might have time to still save Adek.
Yes, there's
okay.
a transition period. It's not, boom, suddenly
Okay.
he's demise.
Okay.
There's the transition period, and then,
Do you think in that transition period, do you think it would, like, Adek, can you plug your ears? Wait, does that?
I'll put my headphones on.
Okay. Okay.
And
anyway.
face the corner.
Yeah, turn around. Look at that hair.
I know, it's
Very beautiful. So, if sorry, do I use the sword on him? What if he's like mid transformation, or is that like it's gonna kill?
Truthfully, it is hard. This one is, we don't know. It is difficult to say because we've never really encountered someone mid-transition to being that of Ganon with the Master Sword. But if he was to become fully on demise,
Like,
Adek is gone.
definitely then. Yeah. Okay.
Because if demise reigns, he was to get a hold of Vati. Unspeakable evil could be unleashed.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, so no pressure. Perfect. Okay. That's great though. Great answer. Thank you, Eppa. I like to poke Adek. You can come back. You can come back. Thank you.
Mark, you're really pretty from behind. Your hair is glorious. Just want to let you know.
Oh, thank you.
Just you're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Also, Avum's comment, oh, your hair is very shiny. What do you use?
I'm just like in line behind him at a coffee shop. I'm like,
Um,
hey, how you doing? Oh, hi, how? Hey, Mark. Wow.
come
Hi.
on.
Oi,
Didn't know that was you.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All set?
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Thank you. Okay. So,
Then after we do all that, we'll live happily ever after. I think it's a great plan. Confidence, everybody.
keep up the confidence. Okay, so is there people in that, or is there just like no one there?
Whatever is spawned is whatever the temple deems to spawn.
Ah, okay. So there's not like employees just waiting around for like someone to just come in and...
No, that's rather strange.
Yeah, I don't know. I just was wondering.
How do they stay
never
so
know.
clean? I mean, every temple we've been to is pretty nice. Doesn't like. Yeah, never mind. Don't worry about it. It's magic, I guess.
Can spawn a magic room.
That's true.
Yeah,
Probably
if it can just like change and shift, dirt, dust,
Just like
no
shifts
problem.
and all the dust falls between the cracks and disappears. And
Yeah.
We can figure that
Yep.
out for home.
I was
That's right.
literally, I was like,
That's true.
Avon's already thinking about this as a... Yep. Okay. I don't know. Do you guys have any other questions about this place?
No.
do you know exactly where it is on the map? that shrine you were speaking of?
Yeah, and coordinates.
Yeah, she walks over to the map and points. The shrine won't necessarily be exactly to where the temple is. You will still have to wander a ways. But it is still relatively close. It is in the northern Hebra region, just above where it makes a bit of a horseshoe. So it's northern Hyrule. It will be the Arctic and it will be rather cold this time of year, not to mention rather dark.
Okay.
Do you know which direction from the shrine it is?
Once you arrive at the shrine, you will want to make your way eastward.
Okay.
The entrance of which would be rather apparent, especially to Tushika.
Does it glow?
They will be able to recognize the architecture.
Ah, okay. I feel like all the Sheikah like the glow, so I was just wondering.
And then we end up both failing it. I don't know where it is.
Where is it? Please keep in mind that Scissory has glowing tattoos on her. She's like glowing marks. She's all like, you guys like the glowy stuff.
We're like moths.
Okay, so cool. I can't think of any other questions.
I don't have any. I mean, it's just when we get there.
Sounds like this temple's going to present the challenges needed to overcome this. Answers will be there. We're prepared. We're together. If we want to even have a moment aside to do any sort of planning, we can. But
Mhm.
I think we have the tool sets to do this. I really do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Before we go, though, is everything good at the well? Impa, just checking in, since we have our new guest there.
Everything is going just fine. He is guarding the well. Excellent.
Dopers.
Hey, sorry about my boyfriend. Threw him in prison or whatever. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Well, it is quite all right. I think he is now more aware of the laws.
Oh, yeah. I didn't really warn him about anything because I just figured he'd figure it out. In retrospect, probably not the nicest of me, but seems like
I
these
thought
are
it was
towers.
Gerudo that he got into jail. Is it both?
Both. It was both, yeah. Yeah,
Perfect.
that poor man. Why is he with me? I don't know.
Yeah, we went to jail twice ourselves, so it's just about par for the game.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It kind of seems like this just like the charm of the Light Realms.
Yeah.
Just wandering into somewhere you're supposed to be.
Come to Light
Visit
Realm,
our
prison.
dungeons.
Prison count.
Well, she looks at you, Demi. You have permission to look at the ones that you need in order to accomplish your various tasks.
Okay. Thank you.
It's like, is it like the way it works? Is it like you have to write down like what it looks like or something, or like a code for it?
Yeah, you're it's like a phone number. You're trying to memorize like an address,
Yeah.
phone number sort of situation.
Okay, that's cool.
You can dial in beep boop beep boop beep beep boop.
Right.
Okay.
So, is there anything else you all need to get taken care of in Kakariko Village? All right. And as Demi, as you memorize the various schematics that you need, you can let me know which ones you did. You will prepare to head to the Temple of Power in Northern Hebra, and that's where we're going to take a break for tonight. All right. Yes. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. It's going to be a fun little thing ahead here, so can't wait to see what happens. Stay tuned. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. See you all then. Welcome back, everybody. If you're just now joining us, welcome. We are so glad that you are here with us. Our heroes have just acquired some additional knowledge regarding a certain ritual to be able to cleanse Adek of the spirit that is within him, and regarding to the Temple of Power. And now, having various schematics, everyone is more or less prepared and has an idea of what's in store for them. And so, Scissors Angels, as you have this information before you, Demi, you have gathered this various information to the various teleportation circles with Sheikah shrines. What do you all do?
So we
Me.
can go?
Yeah, do we want to get going now?
I'm ready to go whenever you all are.
I think I'm ready. Should be okay.
Yeah.
We're prepared.
Mhm.
That's when it stops. Funny shops, potions, caffeine
It's
trips.
cold if you all need something for the cold.
Oh yeah.
Right. I did work on some potions.
Hey, Lit,
so
can I still find some of that special chalk just in case? Because I can only make that with my creation thing,
Yeah.
but I can't do that like
Right.
all the time.
Yeah,
right?
you definitely would be able to find some.
Okay.
I would say.
All right. So I'm gonna buy like.
I would say
two.
in Kakariko, considering it's a much smaller village, funnily enough, they have exactly 2.
Okay. This way, I can still do the spell potentially without having to create the chalk and use that for something else.
Cool.
All right.
Good
Well,
backup
if we-
option.
Yeah. And then Cicely has the bag of holding, right?
Yep.
How wide is the opening to that?
Well, it can fit pretty much anything.
Oh,
Do
okay.
not put a deck in that thing, by the way. Not
He can't breathe. Why would I?
exactly. Yes. Just making sure we're all aware on the same page on that one.
I've also been thinking about theories of if my bag of holding goes into that bag of holding, the catastrophic things that could happen. So let's just avoid that.
What?
Oh.
What do
that
you
would
mean?
probably
Wouldn't
be
it just
bad.
go into the bag?
Oh no.
Oh, it could get real bad.
What?
That sounds like
I don't
a
think we have time to go
face
through. I don't think
problem.
we have time to go through the theories of end of the world demising destruction.
If we don't want to have the world end, we probably should just not even try something like that.
Well, I'm
Keep away
glad you
from each
said
other.
something because I always thought it'd be kind of fun to just throw it in there and see what happens. What do you mean? What?
The hero of ancients, everyone.
Hero of
Yeah, don't do
Ancients.
that.
Yeah, the last one. She's like, I'm going to be the last hero.
It's ancients because I don't get newfangled technology and
Well, honestly, at that point, she'd probably die, so she wouldn't be the last one anymore.
True.
Seriously, it's called
Hooray.
it's the Holdingheimer theory. It's just end of the world destruction.
At least localized to that area. Worst case scenario, it could end everything. But
There's at least one scientist that thinks that.
hey.
I
Learned something today.
Cesare, do you
Sorry,
want to help me
I
fit a
don't
training dummy into your bag? Please.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, is that what? That's all we're going with. Sorry, Demi.
Wait, why do you want a
That's
training
out there.
dummy?
Oh, to animate it. Later down the
Sure.
line.
Let's see what we can do. We'll try. I don't want to break it though. We can't fit it. But...
You put a training dummy in there.
Considering the size of some of them, you could probably fit it in there, as they're rarely about as they're rare, probably about 2 feet wide at most. So you could probably fit it in there.
Okay. Just
Yeah, it poppins it.
yeah.
We definitely need to set this up though. Don't make me get this out in combat because
Yeah, I mean we had to tie
it's
the
gonna
hands
take a
together.
long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
This would be an
So-
ahead of time thing, an
Perfect.
emergency thing. Yeah.
All right, that sounds good. Okay.
y'all ready?
Yeah.
You know what? And I also want to buy a rug. A
Alright.
really big rug. Sorry, really quick.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Because actually, I'll explain it. I can technically make a flying carpet. Because I can animate the rug and we can all sit on it and we can go at 30 feet. It's not that far. It's not that, long. But we can go 30 feet around on it. So it's a fudged magic carpet if we need to get over something. For an hour.
Okay.
That was fun.
Sure. You'll be able to find a rug that's worth about 20 rupees.
Okay. That we can all fit on. Okay, so 2 checks, that's 100 gold. And then a 20. Okay. Thank you!
Mm-hmm.
I know, sorry, those are weird requests, but I was just remembering.
Weirdly enough, I've heard stranger.
Yeah.
Trust
They're
me,
probably
I've
giant
heard
a jar of mayonnaise. And,
even stranger than that.
alright, that's it, though.
Alright.
Mark, I thought you were eating French fries, and I was like, where did you get French fries? I
I
want
ordered them.
that.
Did you hear them at the door?
How dare you?
Yeah, I dropped them off for him. You didn't ask
We
him?
3D printed them.
Oh.
That's unsafe to eat, right?
There's 3D
Wait, once you
printed
cure
food.
it, once you cure it, it's fine, right?
Gross.
Sorry, Lit.
My party, everybody. So
Tally ho! Away we go.
all right, perfect. So I'm assuming then, Demi, you are then using your teleportation circle to go ahead and make it to the Hebra region.
Yes, and I will be using one of my chalks, so I'm not using my creation thing right now.
All right, perfect. So as you form it into the various patterns and circular, almost like a circular measure, as it were, with various notes and patterns to mimic your bardic nature, you cast the spell as the tendrils and streams come wrapping up around you, and once again you feel yourselves being shifted and torn apart and being thrown across Hyrule, this time a much farther distance, as you're going about midway through the continent all the way up to the most northern point. And within a blink of an instant, suddenly you appear, and the blistering cold hits you and rocks you to your bone as you look around you, and you just see what seems to be almost complete whiteout conditions of snow and wind, and you almost feel like pelts of hail or sleet rather are hitting the sides of your temples. You look around and you just see what seems to be almost endless wastes of snow and various snowbanks and hills and mountains. What do you all do?
Perfect. Here you go. This is cold enough that we need
Alex is already
resistance, right?
shivering.
Yeah,
What is it? Sorry, the potion.
this is very cold.
Passing them. I have 3 greater cold resistances, and then I'll take the regular cold resistance. I think they're.
I don't need when my armor activates and starts to warm me.
All right, I'll take this one.
Alright. So,
Wish my fire resistance would heat me up, but works the other way.
perfect. So, as you all are staying there, you drinking your potions, you feel it start to take effect and warm your bodies to where the cold is. You're able to stave off the cold conditions. And you look around. As you go ahead and look around, you're trying to find the temple. Go ahead and make survival checks for me.
All 4?
All 4 or anyone who is leading, it's up to you.
I will give someone advantage.
I got a 20.
Natural, modified.
Modified.
Okay.
Modified. I'll roll.
Ditto. Also, I rolled a 20 total.
Twinsies.
Mary.
I also rolled a 20.
Oh, it's not like
Wow.
married, though.
Did anybody roll with advantage? Because if not, we have to try and go for the.
I'll roll with advantage.
Well, no.
Do
We
it.
have to go for 320s
420s.
or 420s. We have to go for it.
Do it.
Go for it, Mike. Go for it.
Oh, the pressure's on.
Guidance.
Okay. Okay, we have a chance, guys.
Wait, really?
Modified 12.
Yes, we did it.
Woo!
We win the game.
Yeah,
It's
that's
over.
it. That's
We beat the odds!
that's Yahtzee. So
That's it. Thanks, everyone.
all right.
It's been a
That-
ride. Thanks for
We're
coming
going
home.
14 plus 1, 4 on the
You're
guidance.
welcome.
Yeah, join us in a few weeks or months for the next campaign because this one's gonna be wrapping up. So we're not topping that. So
Guys, we're ready. Let's do this.
all right. So wow. With that,
All 4 just point to the same thing.
basically,
That.
as you all look around, you are able to pull out a compass and able to look as you do see a slight spinning to a certain degree, but you're able to get your bearings as it kind of slows down and eventually see that that you need to head eastward and are able to keep that even though there's whiteout conditions. You're able to go ahead and follow the compass east. So, and you
This is where you put the magnetic dragon in.
exactly.
Yeah.
We didn't
I wanted
check
a
if
TikTok
Ned was
about that, by
magnetic.
the way, and I was like, oh, they still are.
Oh, about magnetic dragons.
Oh, battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it technically was a thing, I believe. So,
Not good.
No,
You can
we're the
try it.
first ones that came up with it, and everyone's stealing from us, and there's no other.
exactly. All right.
Do you actually know Gary Gygax was inspired by beacons to create Dungeons and Dragons as a person?
He had the temporal vortex.
Yes.
All right. So, following basically directly eastward, the wind is still pelting you, and you're going at a very slow pace at this point, as the snow is almost up to your waist in some areas. And you're going ever so deeper into the snow, and several hours pass at this point, and I'm going to need everyone to go ahead and make a perception check for me. Everyone will be at disadvantage due to the conditions.
Wait, say that
Also
again?
gonna
Make a perception check. Everyone's at disadvantage due to the conditions.
I got another 20 with my flash of genius. So,
Yes.
14.
14.
I got turned around 2.
2. Okay.
15.
15. Perfect. So you all are looking and you don't really notice much of anything. However, Adek, as you are currently looking out into the wilderness and trying to see if you're able to spot the various pillars, you don't see any architecture that catches your eye or anything built into one of the sides of the mountain, but you are able to see almost like in a valley below, there appears to be a glistening ice creature that is just gigantic in size. There appears to be various snowy creatures standing around it and just seems to be walking around in just a specific pattern. It doesn't seem to have noticed you, or any of the other creatures have noticed you either.
is it like a talus type thing?
It looks to be like an ice talus followed by with some maybe like snow lizalfos around it. Lizard-like creatures.
We got an ice talus down there with some more icy friends.
Oh, cool.
Mm,
Parts. Right,
I mean, I guess
focus.
it
All
depends
right.
on if we if we think we could sleep at the temple, then maybe we could take it out. But if we can't, then do we need to save
might want to conserve.
our abilities?
Or we
I don't
could
see
just
any
do that
other
place.
architecture though around
Oh.
here.
I see what you're saying.
Hmm.
That's the biggest thing that you've noticed so far. So, and as you all are trying to go past, I'll say make a survival check again to see if you're able to keep the course.
Group check.
Yep, group check.
15.
Science bros,
20.
guidance.
22.
Oh, I broke the train. I got 21.
19.
19. Scissory,
Oh, really close.
you're just kind of lost in these conditions as this is snow unlike anything you've ever seen. However, the three of you, Avum, Demi, and Adek, you're able to keep the course ever so slightly. Adek, like Avum, one point you think you have a different direction. You're able to keep on going. Hours continue to pass as you manage to pass by the ice talus. Make another perception check for me, everybody. Again, disadvantage due to the snowy conditions.
Science bros. Wow, we're the same.
Disadvantage, yeah.
Yep.
1.
That is way better. Okay. 21.
Forgot I had a good perception score. 19. I used to play characters.
Demi?
Oh, sorry, I already said
Perception.
it. 14.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Oh, you're good. 14.
So, all right, 14. Okay, so as you continue to walk around, eventually, Adek, you see you've been following this one mountain pass for a extended period as the wind continues to pick up and just strike you across the face. It is absolutely chilling to the bone. If it wasn't for the potions, you probably would have frozen to death by this point. And as you're looking, you manage to find the peculiar carving into the stonework specifically. And as you are looking, it seems to be there are various almost specific Triforce markings at the very top of the corner, with then below it and just almost all around it, top and bottom, are a symbol of basically what can be described as 3 waves.
3 waves.
3 wave marks.
So I'll point out everything to everybody. See this?
Alright.
Nashika thing.
This looks significant. Yes, Sheikah.
Yeah, okay. Well, she was all like, Yushiko will know it, so.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
Triforce is like sacred to the Sheikah, so that would make sense.
And
Okay.
Demi and Adek, you both would recognize that the 3 waves specifically is that of almost like the symbol of the Triforce of Power.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that symbol's power related.
Oh, well, perfect.
So
We did it.
this looks like the place to be.
As you look, suddenly at the top of the frame, in glowing symbols of that of ancient Sheikah, various symbols appear. Who here can read ancient Sheikah?
Is there a difference between ancient Sheikah and Sheikah?
Some
I
slight
was about to
difference.
ask that.
Some slight differences, so you two can go ahead and make an intelligence check to be able to parse it together.
Okay. Let's do this, Adek.
Let's do it.
Woo!
Death Ward, Scissory.
You said investigation?
Intelligence.
Oh, intelligence.
Flash Genius for 20 again.
11.
11. Demi, you're able to piece it together slightly, but Adek, what you're able to gather is that it states that power lies in the mind, spirit, and body.
The mind, spirit, and body.
Yep.
Power lies in the mind, spirit, and body.
But refer that it could be challenged those 3 ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I know you could do this. He puts his hand on your shoulder, and I'll cast Aid to give the 3 of you 15 plus
Nice.
hit points to your maximum. At
Nice.
4th level.
15.
That's great.
Very nice.
Shaving my 5th level. Sorry, gosh.
Wait,
Don't
that
worry about
increases the max?
Yeah, your maximum. So your temporary stay, but your maximum goes up and your hit points go up the same.
Okay.
Max means you can heal. So if you click on the HP box, down at the bottom
Yeah.
it says max HP modifier.
Yeah.
You can add that 15 there and it'll
Oh, okay.
take your max up.
Mhm.
Okay.
So any temporary hit points you can do stack on top of that as well.
Yeah. It's a thing that's always confused me, and it will always confuse me, and I will always need an explanation for it for the rest of my life. I understand temporary HP,
Yeah.
but
Max HP just means I can heal you like as if your regular hit points went up that much.
yeah.
All right.
It'll last for 8 hours.
What time of day is it?
It's hard to tell because it looks like it's completely dark, and also you've been walking for hours. It's very hard to
Well,
tell.
that's what I'm meaning. What time of day did we leave initially? And then if we know it's been hours, then we can be like, well, we left about this time of day, and it feels like hours, so it's at least.
Yeah, so you know that you left about midday, and so with that you can
Okay.
gather it's probably somewhere in mid-afternoon to late afternoon. Again, it's really difficult to piece together
Right.
because there's just no sun, whiteout conditions.
Mm-hmm.
Would we feel
Okay.
like we're pushing exhaustion at all
No.
with the track? Okay.
Okay.
Since you took the potions, that was able to help stave off any sense of exhaustion that would have come.
I just wasn't sure if it was like after midnight and all of a sudden we're like pushing through tiredness. Okay.
Nah, not yet.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure of that, basically.
All right. So, is it? Sorry if I missed something. Are there doors that are closed? Is it just something we can go in?
It seems to be that there are doors that are closed. Two heavy stone doors.
You just need to present yourself, or is this one part of the riddle?
I don't know.
You have a lantern?
Yeah, 1 sec. I'm gonna just do something just in case, and I'm gonna cast Intellect Fortress on myself.
Ooh. Fun.
Okay, and I'll get out the Ghost Lantern to see if there's anything hidden.
Yeah, so as you do so, you cast it and raise it above, and you look and you do see that there appears to be a handprint of sorts in between the two stone doors.
I'll go and put my hand to the handprint.
All right. You slowly press your hand against the door, and as you do so, you feel your arm just get locked into position, and as though it's another hand has grabbed your hand and placed it on there, is forcing it. I need you to go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Says you're close by, right?
Yeah. I'm hanging out with you the whole time you're here.
So is that a 4 or 3 added to yours right now?
Your
what? Sorry?
aura.
Is there a 4 or 3 that I
It's
added
4.
with yours? It's 4.
Or wait, actually, it might be. It's 5 now.
It's 5? Oh, nice.
I'm so charismatic now. Ding 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 ding.
That makes it a 27 with
Okay.
5.
Such a failure.
All right, so you
Not
go
fine.
and you feel as though your life energy is being drained from it. Go ahead with the success. Take 20 points of necrotic damage,
Ooh.
and your maximum hit point is reduced by that much.
Okay, so minus 5 now.
Ah,
It's your fault.
I am so glad I did that, but I'm a.
Yeah. And
That's not fun.
and as you do so, you feel slightly weakened, but then you see the door right down the middle, and as it does jut out ever so slightly, it seems to be a loud entry.
All right.
Question mechanically.
Yes.
It took 20 points of damage. I had 15 from Mike, and I had 5 from D. Does that mean I'm just flat what my normal max is? Or am I reduced 5 on top of that?
I'm going to say, for simplicity's sake, you're back where you were normally.
Okay, no modifier.
Amazing.
You can really get into the weeds with this. I'm just saying, for simplicity's sake, we're going there. Like, you can... Yeah.
It's like I took 15 damage
yeah.
to myself, so I lost 15 then. Okay.
Yeah, so we're just going to say you're back to where you normally were. Just make it easy.
Okay.
High five, Demi.
So...
Ooh, thanks. And I'll make a concentration check too, because that is concentration.
So that'll be DC 10.
Yeah. Easy.
Yeah.
Well above 10.
Especially with this level.
Adek?
You okay, buddy?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that could have been really bad, but everything you guys did to help me, I think, made that so it was like nothing, actually. So, good work. Thanks.
Well, great.
Okay.
Take that door.
All right.
And then I'll bonus action defensive field to give myself more temporary hit points in case I do get.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And I'll push open the door.
Perfect. As you push open, it's ever so slightly, just the stone grinding beneath you echoes through, and you then look down and you see stairs entering downward. There does appear to be a torch right next to you that is lit, casting some sense of light that's going downward into the temple below.
I mean, there's still nothing here with my ghost lantern out that I notice.
There doesn't appear to be anything of note in this area.
Okay. Grab the lantern or the torch and start leading the way down.
Is it still just as cold?
As you enter in here, it seems to be a lot. It seems to be almost of a normal temperature as you start to enter.
Sweet.
All right. Eventually, with every passing step, one footstep echoes throughout the entirety of the temple. And as you enter downward, you eventually find yourself into the first room. Where the first room, if the thing won't allow me to get you guys over there, you'll see that it looks to be a hexagonal room with a statue in the center with a sword sticking outward. The statue appears to be that of Hyleia. And as you look, you see various, what looks to be, currently it's pointed to you all. Or I'm sorry, octagonal room, not hexagonal. So, well, what?
Thank you for the correction.
Yeah. So,
all right. Any other ways out of this room that you guys can see?
Look around, I guess.
I'll look at the statue if anybody else wants to look at somewhere else. See if there's anything special about that.
I'll kind of look around to see if there's any. I mean, I'm everything Adek does. I'm just like following him for the paladin boost. So just for that as a note.
Yeah.
But like I'll kind of look. I'll either help him or I'll look around. If you don't feel like you need help, then I'll just look around the room.
Kind of guidance him as I'm walking past him, looking at the torches on the walls.
The torches seem to give off a red glow, as it were, almost burning with a reddish fire. But the fire doesn't appear to be natural. It appears to be magical in nature. So,
Din's fire, maybe?
What?
Or he kind of looks at the deck, like, Din's fire, maybe?
Most likely.
Want to bottle it up? Do you think we could do that?
We could certainly try.
I take out a bottle. I'm going to try and just Do. See if I
I'd
can
say-
capture any of it.
I would say with this would actually be an Arcana check.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's a little bit more of a souvenir, but also just to see what you can do with it.
Yeah.
Don't burn yourself.
17.
17. As you're going through, you do try to go to it, but it is incredibly hot. And as you continue to approach, make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Does my resistance gain anything with this, or just...
It would, if you take damage, it'll reduce it.
Okay. You said con save?
Yes, as you're trying to go with the fire.
Would I be close to scissoring, or probably not at this point?
It depends upon which one you go to.
I mean,
There's
it'd be the one
one-
nearest, since I
Yeah.
just passed
Yeah,
him.
so
My aura gets it.
Cool. Then... 8 plus 5, 13?
13.
I have to reroll, but...
You'll be taking 5 points of fire damage. That is reduced. So,
Thank you,
but
Devin.
with the 17, it looks... you go through it, and rather quickly, as the heat is still feeling even more intensely, even for someone with a tattoo of the Stone Breakers, or the Boulder Breakers, you bottle it up just a tiny smidge. So, but it does seem to flicker around in there ever so slightly. It's almost like on a constant loop, almost like it's sentient to a certain degree.
That is really
I was about to call it a GIF. A short loop GIF. Just-
So it does kind of look like it's almost like spinning around in a circle, like almost like a yin yang type deal.
fascinating.
If
Alright.
you need, I
That's
can always
cool.
use my mage hand to bottle something new, just for future reference.
That's good to know. Good idea. I actually was wondering for some reason that maybe from the Oracle it would have burned, but theory nullified.
I'm gonna look at the statue now.
Right. As you look at the statue, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
And I still have 5 throws activated.
Yes, you do.
That is a 26.
As you look, you see that there appears to be kind of wear on the stonework around it. It looks like that the statue can in fact move.
Does it look like there is a more frequent direction that it spins?
It seems like it can just spin all 360 degrees, so it's hard to tell, even with the 26, it's hard to tell exactly which one directly.
Alright, so the statue spins. Now, question is there anything about the walls or directions facing that's important?
I was kind of looking around the room. I don't know if I see anything.
Yeah, if you're just looking around the room, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
16.
16. You kind of look, right now you notice that Hyleia, the goddess Hyleia, is currently holding out her sword. It's currently pointing toward the stairs. Beyond that, it seems that all parts of this room are completely blocked off with walls.
Yeah, all I see is walls right now. But
So nothing particular that disrupts the walls from looking identical? Like you said, anything that looks more traveled or anything?
On a hunch, Adek's gonna walk over towards the entranceway and see if there's like a gap anywhere there where maybe this room revolves.
As you look, you kind of poke your head down, looking toward one specific direction, and you do in fact notice that there is a gap. There's what looks to be a genuine wall, and then what looks to be almost like a fake wall. Like there's room for things to move.
The room might spin.
What?
Don't want to go for a ride.
room spins.
What?
I think this opening might be able to be shifted
Mhm.
to a different part if we need it.
Makes sense.
Can you make a room in the keep like that?
Smart
That'd be
people in this
awesome.
party.
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Kiza stuck in it.
What?
Kiza could get
What?
stuck in it.
Kiza?
They know how to
You want
get
to
out.
trap Kiza?
That'd be fun.
Are you talking about Ibis?
No, it's Kiza.
Oh.
Right? Isn't
Are you
the right
talking
one?
about
I'm
my
thinking. Is it the
boyfriend?
bard?
A
No, the
boyfriend?
bard.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes.
No.
Yeah.
You used to get it mixed up. I can't tell anymore.
No. No, just
I'm
have
so
fun
proud of you for
tricking the
knowing,
bard. I
though.
just think the bard would get. I think I just get out quite quickly. Oh.
You guys ready for this?
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Nick's
grab the
totally fucked up,
statue
but-
and start to spin it.
All right. Which direction? East, west. Let's go with that, so that way we can keep a track on the map.
The sword, I will spin it so that it is gonna go. I don't know. Ippa said east, so we'll go east.
East. As you push it east, you go and you're able to see. You just hear. And you're able to see that the opening to the staircase does in fact move. And then goes to the first wall. There's nothing. And then as you continue to push it to the most directly eastern. Oh, I'm sorry. Got that? This will be eastern. As you start to push it, you do see that there is an opening. And it looks to be leading to a door, to a room with a door that seems to have a rounded room.
Ooh.
All right.
You're right.
Perfect.
There might be more, but ghost lantern, and I'll start walking forward. And torch too. I got the torch and the ghost lantern.
Dual-wielding torches. All right. As you continue to walk forward, you see that this door does appear to be, in fact, unlocked. Nothing seems to really catch your attention to be necessarily of invisible in this current area.
Okay. Put the lantern away. Double check this isn't a fake door, because that's happened before.
Yeah, go ahead and make a investigation check.
Did you get science bros me? Okay.
Yeah.
20.
20.
Just 20's the night, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, as you are looking, it seems to be a regular door.
Okay. Ready, guys?
Yeah.
Open the door.
As you open up the door, it reveals a circular room with two torches lighting before it and a massive pool of ice at the far end of it. And then up on the wall, you see the phrase, "To wield power is to give direction."
To wield power is to give direction.
So how tall is the wall?
Currently, the wall looks to be about 20 feet high.
Whoa. Okay. It's a lot of ice.
Just gonna use that fire that keeps perpetually burning and just put it next to the ice.
I was thinking about it, but I
Hmm.
think the riddle's there for a reason.
Like, is Adek supposed to tell us what to do?
I'm wondering about that.
He'll
Yeah, actually,
step
please
in
do.
and just could be like, I'm not sure, but hey, ice, get over there. I'll point to the north wall.
Okay.
In what manner are you giving this? Are you trying to just do it diplomatically or trying to be more forceful?
I'm commanding the ice to move.
In that case, make for me an intimidation check.
Another one of Adek's specialties. That is a solid 7 that I'll turn into a 12 with flashing.
As you do so, the ice seems to be stationary.
Yeah, it doesn't want to move.
Chill.
Interesting.
I caught that.
Was that forceful enough, you think?
No, you weren't cold enough.
Okay.
Found you a crack in your armor.
You have to be resolute. Hey, get over there.
Alright, we should freeze on the puns. Let's let him think for a second.
Do you want me to try it again? Maybe with a little more oomph from y'all?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's just
Hey, we can all at the same time be like,
Guidance.
get over there. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't move on the map.
Is there anything in here that looks like we need to get to? Or is there anything in the ice that we can see?
For that, go ahead and make a perception check. Anyone can do this if you're looking specifically for
That's really good.
things to do or things within the ice.
16.
16?
Edit.
29.
Does anyone want to give it back?
Yeah, right there.
27.
People of it.
It's a plus 10. I just rolled really low the other times.
27, 29.
Who else are you waiting for?
So that's everybody then?
17.
Okay. 17, there we go. So with that, as you're currently looking, for those of you who got 27 and 29, you would notice that even through the ice, there seems to be a strange object of sorts within it. Almost potentially dagger-like, but it's hard to tell. And for everybody else, it definitely... for Scissory and Adek, as you're currently looking, it does look that the torches can indeed be moved.
So, maybe you can tell us where to move the torches?
Give us direction, a wise leader.
Yeah. Unless you want to try to boss the ice around again.
That was fun.
That was fun.
I mean-
you can always go for it.
I don't know if that would actually do anything, but we can move those torches into the ice. Let's
Yeah,
go.
there. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Okay, perfect.
Towards whatever you guys see in the ice.
I'll take one. I run over.
I'll take another. Oh. You can go
It's-
gentlemen
nope,
first.
nope.
Gentlemen first.
No, I know you and Scissor need to get along more. This will be a good
Yeah, we're not
test to
friends
see
at
on your
all. So you're right.
coordination
We definitely need to
and
become
communication.
friends.
Yes.
Yep.
So.
I just thought it was
Great.
because I was a little harder than you.
No, I just want to
Okay,
be a
I'll take
project
it.
manager on this one. It's fine.
No, Adek's the project manager.
No. He's the boss. I'm just the project
sounds
manager
fun.
that does what the boss tells me to do,
Oh,
and I
okay.
just do moral support. Make sure we're just on.
Did you hear that, Temple?
I don't do anything. That's what a project manager does.
You two, go get those pillars and move them closer to the ice.
Okay.
You are the boss.
Right. So, as you bring out the pillars out onto the ice, you do see suddenly the ice, specifically in the various elements that you put it in, as steam starts to rise up, holes in the ice start to form as it starts to lower and lower and lower, almost as if you're creating a bit of a hole in a bit of sand. And then eventually it goes downward and downward, and what you find that gets loosened looks to be a crystalline dagger, almost as though it looks like it's ice with even elements of ice crystals buried within it. It doesn't necessarily look like it's the most useful weapon.
Do you want to take this, Adek? I'm not even touching it.
Yeah, I'll go over to it, take a look at it. I always forget this too because of concentration.
Yeah.
I would not science bro you, Ava. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm
right, with
concentrating
your
on a spell.
concentration.
So,
Mm.
20.
Oh, you're good.
so I always forget when there's like 2 levels of concentration.
Yeah.
I would not
Oh,
science bros you. I'm sorry.
I was forgetting guidance is concentration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
It's hard to remember because it's oftentimes used immediately, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, I will examine this thing, and I'll just detect magic on it, just out of curiosity, before I touch it.
Yeah, as you do so, you look down and...
Oh wait, never mind. I can't do that because it's concentration.
Oh yes, it is. It is concentration.
Ah!
So...
Okay, I'm just gonna touch it then. I don't care.
Alright. As you touch it, you die. But... yeah, we're playing Tomb of Horror rules.
I can never be a boss again.
Exactly, no. So
At least my eyes can't do anything.
Exactly. As you touch it, it again does feel rather cold to the touch, but not horribly so. It does again feel more like a thin crystal blade. Again, not the most useful, but doesn't also seem to be the most magical.
Okay. Well, got a cool ice dagger. Put it in my belt loop for now.
Perfect.
Interesting.
You guys see anything else in this room?
Yeah, is there anything now that we melted the ice?
This seems to be really only thing worthy of note.
You gave some great direction, Adek.
The 10 out of 10.
You all did great at following my directions.
Thank you.
Good work. I commend you. Should we head back into that room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. And you continue to push it in the direction that you originally saw?
I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna go opposite side, but I'm gonna go back to the entry steps and over.
Perfect.
Just to see what happens.
Yeah. As you do so, you put into the other direction. The first wall, there appears to be nothing of note. But then on the second wall, a clear entryway opens up into a series of rooms. Or I should say one room. That's massive in scale.
All right.
Lead the way, oh.
Ghost lantern ahead,
Peter.
looking
Okay.
for anything.
What exactly is the radius on Ghost Lantern?
Let me double check.
Oh, Adek, my Adek.
30 feet plus an additional 30 feet.
Okay. So, as you do so, you kind of hesitantly put out the ghost lantern. And as you do, slowly the aura begins to reveal 3 creatures that look like almost like floating eyes with spiritual wisps floating behind them. They seem to be floating around, and they do look around, and they do seem to be also looking at you. I should go ahead and actually 1 second reveal them for you.
Hi.
And with that, I need everyone to go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh man.
Not expecting
Oh, we
that.
said hi.
All right.
Can I guidance and initiative?
Technically, no.
Okay.
Honestly, it's really weird that initiative is technically considered an ability.
Right? I was like, Jack of all trades works, but I figured it'd be
It's-
too quick to get an
I
action.
feel like it would have to be something that you did prior to the initiative.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, if you did it prior, then yeah, sure, why not? But yeah,
I'm just gonna be walking around the thing.
Just like we might have a combat in the next minute, so here you go.
Oh gosh, how many 9s tonight? Oof.
all right, Adek,
13.
Sisri,
24.
Avum,
16.
Demi,
19.
okay.
I'm nervous.
Rolling low tonight.
Oh, I had to turn this on. I'll do it later. Activate some warding bonds here.
All right. Well, first up, you see one of these floating eye creatures known as moas. That you hear one of them go, and it then goes ahead and flies on over and just beelines for Adek. And we're gonna go ahead and do a attack on you. Does a 25 hit Adek?
You know it. He always gets hit, right?
That'll be 16 points of necrotic damage.
All right.
And with that, it just stands back and just...
And good on concentration.
Good. Alright, and with that, it is going to be... Scissory, you're up.
Muted.
Sorry. The one right next to Adek, I will attack.
Perfect.
I'll flank though.
Alright.
Whenever I roll, either at advantage or disadvantage, I always roll the same number twice. Happens a lot. Anyway, that is at 20.
Okay, that will definitely hit.
Okay. Sneak attack. $24.
24. That indeed hits. Or that does damage, so perfect.
Nice. And then second attack.
Remember 3d6.
24.
That also hits.
Yay!
No more fainting.
Yeah, right. 15.
Perfect. As you do so, you just two into it. Just hear it go.
And it dies?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
All right.
I'm done.
And with that, Demi, you're up.
Right, shy. 1, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. I can't. I only have 30 feet of movement. No, but my thing reaches. Cool. So I'm gonna go here, and I'll just hit it with the glaive, and it's a +1 glaive just in case this thing needs to be hit by something magical.
Good to know. Thank you.
22.
22. That hits.
13 points.
13 points. All right.
Yep. And hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, we're just gonna do that.
Okay. And that's your turn then. As you just run on up, swing, and it deals damage to it, and it just shrieks out. And with that, Avum, you're up.
All right. Well, they're making noise quite loudly. Just take out his pistol, and I'll steady aim a bit towards this one back here.
All right.
And just attempt to hit that one with a shot. So as he does, kind of 3 different visions of a shot go out with his Fey advantage. Dang. Zora would have been a natural 20. So 19 plus 7, so 26.
That hits.
That's the 2, so 21 plus sneak attack. 21, 26, so 30 points of damage on the far one.
All right, as you and you go ahead and fire, and it goes and collides with the creature again.
Yeah, that's my turn. Action,
Right.
bonus action.
Perfect. Adek, you're up.
All right. So I'll put the ghost lantern in my offhand, so
All
it's
right.
still up.
Good to know.
And then I will punch this thing twice since I am flanking with sister. Why not? And that is nice 26 to hit
That hits.
for 14 thunder damage.
Nice.
Okay.
And then I will swing once more. Give the 1-2 for 22 to hit
That hits.
for another 14.
Perfect. It is still up.
And then bonus action defensive field then.
Perfect. As it just roars at you. As you do see like what looks to me was like ectoplasm just sloshing off of it and kind of pooling at the bottom at its basin. And with that, the other one, and that's your turn then, you said?
Yeah, and this one I punched has disadvantage if it attacks anybody else.
Right. The one in the far off corner is going to see all this and is going to go ahead and come rushing in, seeing Scissor's going to go ahead and go on up and is going to go ahead and get advantage with flanking. And that is a natural 20.
But
you
it doesn't
don't.
work.
Your armor.
It doesn't. Your armor prevents it, but you still take the damage. But
Yeah.
Don't take extra damage, right?
won't take extra
Nope.
damage because she is basically wearing the equivalent of adamantine.
And I got my ring.
Yep. So you're going to take reduced damage here. So that'll be brought down to 12 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And with that, it's then going to go ahead and it will provoke an AOO, but it's going to go ahead and move out of range then. And
23.
that does hit.
And I can use sneak attack on these, yeah. But then does that mean I can't use sneak attack the next time?
Technically, you were the only one engaged with it, so you do get sneak attack as a reaction.
Okay.
Because it says technically only once per turn, not once per round.
So good.
Okay. 8.
Wow, I love Sentinel rogues. They're so
Uh,
fun.
19.
19 damage. All right. And just making sure, Adek, you said 30 feet additional. It still reveals there, correct?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
30. That's the brighter stuff, and then it's 30 additional beyond that.
Got it. So basically 60 feet effectively. Cool. All right. All right. Perfect. That is its turn. Next one's up. It's going to go ahead and move over here, and it is going to hold an action. That is its turn. Back up to the top of the order. It's going to look at you. The one that's currently being flanked is going to look at you, Demi. It's going to go ahead and take an attack at you. It's going to get disadvantage because it's not attacking Adek. So that's probably a good thing because that is, but that's still going to be a 17 to hit.
No, that hits.
All right.
I'll hold off.
All right. That'll be 18 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
All right, and that is its turn. Back to Scissory. As it seems he's floating there, ever so wistfully, kind of slouching in some areas.
Okay. Back to hitting it. 25 to hit.
That hits.
20 damage.
Any damage. As you do so, you strike it across the eye and just unfolds, and then that just disappears out of sight. It is dead.
There you go. Awesome. And then I go over here.
Out of sight.
Yeah.
18 to hit.
That misses.
Can't see you.
As the
All
second
right.
one, Yeah, as the second one just floats out of sight, you hear a...
Yeah, I skidded like a little too quick, and I like kind of overshot it a little bit while I'm trying to strike. It looks pretty dumb.
And she's back.
All right, and with that, Demi, you're up.
Ava still can't figure out if you're doing this on purpose or if you're just messing with him.
Don't worry, you didn't see it.
Sure.
So
Just start it.
maybe this is a dumb question.
Mhm.
So with the ruler thing, if I go at a diagonal, it says that I can get up there
Mhm.
with Scissory
Mm-hmm.
in 30 feet. That still counts, right? I don't have to like.
Yeah,
Okay,
it still counts.
cool.
These are this is applicable to the 5e rule set.
Okay. And then I'm going to summon the Echo on the other side. Or I do that last time. And yeah, I'll try to hit.
All right, go ahead and make an attack.
25.
That hits.
Okay. For 7 points. And then my Echo's gonna try to hit for 17.
That misses.
Okay. Oh wait, and no, we're good, and that's good.
Perfect. As you just cast your echo and then one hit, but the other one misses and it floats out of range. And with that, Avum, you're still up. No, you're up now. You're up next.
Cool. Same thing, just kind of holding his place, just kind of one foot in front of the other, making steady aim.
All right.
Bonus action. Ugh, gross. 14?
That misses. As the bullet goes flying past and scatters.
Like, cast luck if I have super advantage like this?
Technically, luck allows you to do rerolls, so yes.
Okay.
You don't technically cast it, you're using the feat ability, but yeah.
Yeah. So would I reroll all three or just reroll one? Or how does that work?
I usually say reroll one because, again, things can get really screwy.
Yeah.
So,
Nah, miss. Jeez.
Alright.
Those
Well-
low rolls, those 4 d20, and they're all low.
it's trying to counteract. The universe is trying to counteract everything. As the bullet just scatters against the stonework. And with that, Adek, you're up.
All right.
Scared it for you.
So I'll start walking, and as I'm walking in, I'm gonna bonus action switch my wrist rocket to the flamethrower mode. I'm
Okay.
gonna fire at the one down here.
Perfect. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
That is going to be efficiency. That is a so it's 23.
That hits.
5, 10, 17, 19, 23 fire damage.
Okay. Right. As you do so, you see the fire just wrap around the floating eye, and then suddenly it comes out. It looks like it did enough damage, but not as much as you thought. As you hear it go,
Fire might not be the best, everybody.
No.
Good tip, good tip.
all right.
Direction leader.
Is that your turn then?
I'm gonna move in to be closer to Scissory, but that's probably for now.
Perfect. With that, the eye is just frantically looking. The Moa is just frantically looking around, and then it's gonna go ahead and look at you, Scissory. It's gonna make an attack, and that is going to be a 29 to hit.
Yes.
Hey, you never know. That'll be 20 points of necrotic damage.
So 10.
So 10, yes.
Sounds good.
Sounded exactly like one of my former players in another campaign when I would say, does a 30 hit? He would just look at me and be like, yeah.
What do you think?
So, all right, perfect. And then the other one's going to be up. It's going to go ahead and fly rather rapidly in this direction. And it's looking right at you, Avon. It's going to go ahead and then dash. It's right in front of you. That is its turn. And with that, Scissory, you're up.
Okay. Attacky attack. Okay. That's 29. Same
hits.
number.
Yeah.
How ironic. Sneaky sneak. Attack. 24 damage. Second attack.
All right.
Oh, 2 19s in a row. 29 again.
Yeah, that hits.
Yes. And that is 14 damage.
Okay. Perfect. It's still up, but it's looking pretty beat up.
Awesome. I'm done.
All right. With that, Demi, you're up.
Okay. I'll just try to hit again. That definitely does not hit. I'm not even gonna attempt. Second attack. They're both 2s. Plus 8. A 10 doesn't hit. So
No, it doesn't. I'm
we're
sorry.
fine.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. Demi's just like, Adek, you have to tell me how to hit.
Yeah, you got this.
So is that your turn then?
Yeah, that was it.
All right. Avon, you're up. You got a Moa in front of you.
I don't want a Moby here anymore. I got nothing. No, we're not going to talk about that one.
Nope, we're not.
I think bonus action wise. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of, as he sees it coming in, pocket the pistol. I'll take Dunamis out, and kind of bracing himself to like kind of wait back. He'll kind of slash forward again, but same thing. 3 different Dunamises come out in like slow motion, kind of waiting to find that right part, and then striking true.
I like it. All right.
So I'll steady aim with that. Much better. 21.
That hits.
So that'll be 4 plus 8, I believe. Where'd you go, Dunamis? I've never attacked with you. All plus 8. Yeah, so that's full damage. 12 plus my sneak attack. 12. So 20 points.
Whew.
With Dunamis.
As the 3 of you just pan out, one is able to find purchase as it lunges forward and kind of slashes it across. As you hear it's like, and it comes looking right back at you. All right.
Right.
Anything else you do in this turn?
Nope.
All right. With that, Adek, you're up.
He will step to about right here. Be like, I lay a smite you, Dominion Rod.
Okay, so the statue turns around. Go ahead and make the attack roll.
Here we go.
Perfect.
That is a 21. Oh, wait, no, it's a plus 8, so 24 to hit.
That hits.
Yo, and this is large, I would guess, by the picture there.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it fits.
Perfect.
That ends up being for 16 points of damage to that.
Okay. as it goes and slams into it. You gather that as the dust settles, as bits of the ground go flying up to the air. It did hit it, but there's an element of, since it's almost pure stone, it didn't maybe do as much damage as you would hope, but it still hit it.
Tried.
Oh, it's perfect. Just I don't know, poke it in the eye, maybe.
Tried to.
All right. So
Big
No,
sword,
he's
yeah.
the boss. Adek's the boss today.
Yeah.
I
No,
committed
your
to
idea is
statue.
better than mine.
I'm trying to be commanding by commanding the statue.
Wonderful.
I'm inspired.
awesome.
So good I didn't even catch it on the first time.
So for that, the other Moa is going to look at you, Demi. He's going to go ahead and make an attack for 27.
Yep. At least something's hitting.
That'll be 16 points of necrotic damage. That. The third one is going to go ahead. It's going to look at you, Avon. It's going to go ahead and just ram right into you. That is probably going to miss with the 15.
Nope.
All right, as you manage to dodge out of the way, going back to the top of the order, Scissory, you're up.
Okay, let's try and finish off this eye. 23 to hit.
That hits.
27.
All right. It's still up, but it is looking pretty... It's looking like that hit did a number on it.
Yeah.
As it seems like, again, the more ectoplasm is sloshing onto the ground as it's kind of listfully floating in the air.
I got a 25 for my second attack.
That hits.
That's 10 damage.
Okay. It's still up, but it is looking like it's ever so there hanging on the edge.
I'll just be like, I lined it up for you, Debbie.
Yeah.
Right. With that,
Thank you.
Demi, you're up.
Alright, I'm just gonna still try to attack it.
All right, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Blinker, you might miss your chance.
Hmm.
No?
Hmm.
Okay. Fine.
It's a 1.
A little cross.
A 1?
I guess.
It's a 1.
No.
No.
I'm gonna try rolling
No,
again for the echo.
Did Sisri pass on her curse to you? Is it because you're dating?
Don't you have advantage? You're flanking, right?
I do have advantage. I haven't been rolling at advantage. It's a 3. Okay, well.
Even with advantage?
Second attack.
Okay. 21 for the echo.
That hits.
Okay. And I rolled minimum on my dice, but I still hit with 4. So it's fine.
As you strike it, it goes down. That is the exact number you needed to... I'm not kidding. You needed
God.
exactly 4 to take it out.
We're just preserving our energy. This is perfect. Fantastic strategy.
Exactly.
Keep to the plan.
All right. So with...
Oh my gosh.
So good.
Oh,
Mark,
man.
you better absorb this and use it for Adek's good. And
I'll do my best.
All right. With that, Avum, you're up.
I realized last time when I was hitting with Dunamis, I was still hitting with sharpshooter stats. Not the damage, just to roll. So I was like giving myself like a -5 for no reason.
I get you.
So I'll just do the same thing, kind of flipping Dunamis up in the air, and this time trying to kind of come down to stab it from the top. It's steady aim again. That's funny. I swear I can never get a natural 20. I'm rolling 3 d20s at a time. 17, so 30 to hit.
That hits.
D4. 2 plus 8, so 10 plus sneaky sneak. 17.
All right. It is still up, but it is, again, also looking like it's listfully going about and floating ever so slightly. It's looking like it's on the cusp. All right.
Resilient.
With that, Adek, you're up.
So he charges this thing, and as he does, he uses the Dominion Rod to command the statue to bring down the sword as he goes for an uppercut to like knock the eye up in the direction of the blade coming down.
But
I like it.
Combine.
Sure.
So
Sure, I like it.
his punch is a 25 to hit
That hits.
for 15 thunder, and then the blade coming down is a 23 to hit
Both those hit.
for 17 damage.
Perfect. As you go running up, right as you see it, the blade comes slashing right down. As Adek, you go and punch the Moa right up into the blade, and the blade pierces it in its center eye, and it just then dissipates as it vanishes.
Super cool point for that one. You guys, you should have seen. It was really cool though.
And with that,
Oh yeah, you guys missed that.
and with that, as everything comes to a calm, with the rest of the dungeon before you, that's where I'll go and take end tonight's session. Perfect. All right. Well, join us next week, everybody, as we continue through this dungeon crawl and see about hopefully getting rid of Adek's little thing. So, all right. Well, good. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens here. I'm very excited. But again, thank you all so much for joining us. It was a very refreshing break, but I am glad to be back. This was a fun start to kicking things off for the new year. So, as always, you can stay tuned to this Friday for the next video for Literary DM. Also, I forgot to announce this at the top of the channel, but Saturday at 2 p.m. Central, you can catch me on Kaz the DM's Twitch channel, where we are actually where I'll be with other GMs, where we'll be doing a bit of trivia, playing a little bit of a game show type thing that's D&D related, and we'll be playing for charity. So I'll be specifically playing for the Pavlov Foundation. So we'll go from there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You're gonna want to check it out. He'll mostly post links in the tavern. So with that, and as a reminder, Sunday with Mystical Mishaps on Twitch, all that good stuff, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us. You all are absolutely amazing. Keep being awesome. Keep rolling those dice. Cheers.